We should be good.
Shalom, Akim. First and foremost, when I start off with giving our praises to YAHAWAH,
Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash.
Double honors to the apostle of the great millstone. Salutations to the elect out there, pushing this word in truth and sincerity, and with charity. Alright, we are the brothers from Premier Chicago coming at you with another lesson through the spirit party, Ba'ashem Yahushai. And it's going to be that open forum lesson, you know, through the spirit of, you know, we live in the end times, man. You know, we see the current events that are happening around. You know, prophecies are being unfolded in front of our eyes. You know, and we know that the Most High, He's a man of war, man. And He's about to show Himself. He's about to reveal Himself who He really is, man. And through the Spirit, man, the prophets have been speaking about, you know, His name, man. And when I say His name and His reputation, man. All right, did not the Most High destroy the whole earth and save and flooded the whole earth and saved only 8 people, man? You know, the God of the Old Testament, He's here, man. You know, and He's about to send His Son Yahawaah Hamashiach, all right, to bring a sword, and fire upon this place, man. You know, it tells you in Ezra's, man, that you know, famine and plague and destruction, you know, roughly paraphrasing, all these things were made for amendment, man, for correction, man, you know, for those that want to live ungodly, right? So, hey, you know, bros, got some precepts.
Oh yeah, because you said that Esau Edom's going to bring out his horns. He's going to, he's going to show them. This is Revelation 12:12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil Esau Edom is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time, you know, and it's evident that his kingdom's, you know, is collapsing right before our eyes, man.
That's right.
You know, today, crude oil, gasoline is negative, man. All right, that was our main money maker right there, man. You know,
I got two to back up. You know what the brothers were saying. This is Exodus 15:3. Yahweh is a man of war. Yahweh is His name. So ultimately, this is all of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Okay, Yahweh being the Heavenly Father. You know, Ba'ashem is in the name, and Yahushai is whom the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. Okay, all right. The Lord is setting up all this. Okay, and He's using Esau Edom. All right, as that tool, that instrument. All right, to create all these wars. All right, to create, you know, all this chaos that's going on. What you see, this reality that we're living in, so to speak, all right? And it says here in Isaiah 10:5, O Assyrian, the rod of my anger, and the staff is, O Assyrian, the rod of my anger, and the staff in their hand is my indignation. And the modern day Assyrian is Esau Edom, okay? And the Lord is using them, all right, for His wrath. And He's their sword, man, okay, that's used. All right, the Lord's using him to punish the people, man.
I got precepts back here. This is Psalms 17:13. Arise, O Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, disappoint him, cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword.
Yeah, but it says in Habakkuk, I think, is it Habakkuk where it says that Esau's the wicked?
From Malachi 1:4.
Malachi, okay, Salaki, Malachi, yep. Malachi, the 1:4. You got it?
Yeah, it was Malachi chapter 1:4. Whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down.
And that's what the Lord's about to do. Okay, because they built their kingdom back up, right? You know, Rome fell, all right? The pagan Roman Empire, which was, you know, Esau Edom's, you know, rulership. Or then Jake ruled, you know, during the Byzantine Empire or the Dark Ages for 1,000 years. And then once they came back up during the Renaissance, they built their kingdom back up. Hey, but the Lord's about to throw this kingdom down, man. He's about to throw down what He built up. And what does it say, Ark?
They shall build, but I will throw down,
right.
And they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom the Lord hath indignation forever.
So right there it shows you that Esau is the wicked. And the brother read in that song, what was it, Psalm 17? All right? That you know, the Lord is you know, that basically the wicked is His sword.
That's right.
All right?
That's hella spiritual because you know, for a long time, we were bringing out that scripture in Ecclesiastes where it says the windows shall be darkened in the streets. You know, we were bringing that out while stores were still open and saying like, hey, basically, you know, these stores, you know, nobody's at them right now. And then now that this COVID-19 crisis kicked off, the windows truly are darkened. You know, they're all boarded up. The cardboard, not the cardboard, they got the wood panels on all the windows and all the stores are closed. And with this scripture, this brother just read about the, can you reread that last part that you just read?
Oh, the border of wickedness one?
Yeah.
Okay. This is the book of Malachi, verse 1, chapter 1, verse 4, at the end of it.
About the building part.
Thus saith the Lord of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down, and they
And Esau's building right now. Esau's building like a motherfucker, man, because everything's so cheap. And this guy thinks he's got another 10, 20 years. Hey, where you said that the oil's negative $40?
Yep.
Crude oil negative.
Yeah, it's negative 40, roughly.
Hey, and, you know, on top of that, the chariot sightings, these prophecies are literally coming to life before our eyes, man. These guys, I think, they're thinking they're in good case. Like, you go all around America right now, they're like putting money into building this place up, man. I was talking to some Edomite in the park the other day, and he was like, man, this real estate is booming. You know, because they could get the labor cheap, they could get the materials cheap.
Mm-hmm.
They think they're gonna continue on, man. They think they're gonna they call it the Internet of Things. They think they're gonna get chipped up, go fight the Most High. Hey, but you guys are sadly mistaken, man.
I got one for you right here. Right. It's Isaiah 47 verse 1. It says, "Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon."
Yeah, and we know that this is not talking about the ancient Babylon, because it said, "Oh, virgin daughter of Babylon," all right, meaning that it's like a, you know, for lack of words, like an offspring, okay? Because when you look at America, it takes all the philosophies and ideologies of all the wicked kingdoms, and it's like rolled up into one, all right? One being Babylon. And we know what's Babylon in the Hebrew, Babal, which means confusion. This is the city of confusion, the epicenter, man. Okay, because all that wickedness and all, you know, that confusion, that those false philosophies come out of where, man? America.
Right.
You know, for instance, man, with this sexuality agenda, it started basically here in America, and look at it now, man. This stuff is spread everywhere.
Right, Jeremiah 51, that's that golden cup, man, you know, that made the whole earth to be drunken. You know, that's why these nations are mad, man. They lost their own ways, man. That's when these EU meetings, everyone's wearing suits, man. The Chinese, the so-called Indian, you know. They're not keeping their own customs, man. They're heaping onto what Babylon the Great pushes, man. You know, that whole Western mentality, that Western way of thinking.
philosophies.
Yep, that's right.
It says, "Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon, sit on the ground. There is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans."
That dust is that confusion, man. These people just created what? I think so many trillions of dollars out of nowhere. And it's not doing a damn thing, man.
Liquidity injections.
Yeah, it's not doing anything, man. It's just making these people. It's just making everything worse.
I was gonna say, no, it did something. This is gonna make it worse. See, these people don't understand that with the American, you know, with the Fed pumping all this money in, you know, with these stimulus checks and all that, that's gonna hyperinflate everything. Okay, that's why your goods are like out of nowhere skyrocketing. Skyrocket. Hey, the brother Mariella and myself, we go to this one particular spot, and this has been going on for the past, like 2 years now. Every a month or so, stuff goes up a dime, a quarter, out of nowhere.
Every other week.
Yeah.
A dude told me the other day he paid for his bag of coffee was $8. That same bag of coffee right now is like $12.
You know,
overnight.
And this dollar is clearly weakening, man.
Right.
And these people, you know, these officials think that, you know, that their ways are gonna like somehow it's gonna make America prevail, which is not, man. And that goes into what the Jeremiah 51 that you were reading,
Right.
You know, or that you quoted, you know. When you read that, it talks about, you know, hey, if this place may be healed, take balm for it. Look, there's nothing that can heal this place because balm is a healing agent. There's nothing that's gonna, there's nothing that these people can do to heal up America to how it once was during the golden era, you know, during the like 1950s. All right, because that was the golden era of America. That's when America was on its high. When Esau, you know, could have the top-notch job. His wife can stay at home. He can have 3-4 kids, that white picket fence home, that Victorian home. You know what I mean? Have the dog, have 2-3 cars. That's done, man. Your average Edomite is doing a dope, all right, and living in a tent on the south side now. All right, that's your average Edomite.
This is Jeremiah 51:8. Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. How for her? Take palm for her pain, if so she may be healed. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her and let us go everyone into his own country.
Yep,
right?
That's the merchants, man.
Yep.
You know, these mom and pop stores, the ones that are already here, aren't opening back up, and then these merchant people, all these heathens, they're gonna leave, man. You know, everybody they drank this Babylon juice. Now they're mad. They're seeing the repercussions of this, man. Like, hey, what you gonna get for living ungodly, following after the devil?
Right. It says, for her judgment reaches unto heaven. Right, and tells you in Revelation, the 18th chapter, that her sins have reached unto heaven, man. We're speaking about Babylon, the new Babylon, man. All right, the Babylon that John, the Revelator, seen, you know, which was this new Babylon, because Babylon, ancient Babylon, was already taken down, man. So there's this talking about this new Babylon, all right, that has never been touched, man.
I got that what you quoted. This is Revelations. I'll start at 4. Revelation 18:4. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, "Come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues." You know, coming out of the philosophies that we once followed. You know what I'm saying? And following now Yahawah Bashem
I'm about to say something. Ultimately, is coming out of the destruction. You know, being beamed up, man. Them chariots, man. That's the Lord calling His elect out of this place before it gets destroyed, man.
Verse 5, for her sins have reached unto heaven, and the Most High hath remembered her iniquities. Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her according to the works and the cup which she hath filled to her double.
Yeah.
You know?
And that's the beginning of that, man. We're proclaiming that judgment, man. You know, we're prophesying against Mount Seir. And ultimately, hey, we're gonna be the ones that get that second covenant. You know, Ratazah, we skip over that second death, but hey, Lord's will, we're the elect, man. Yeah, we're gonna be the ones who are, hey, the future rulers from here on out, man.
That's right.
Hey, because what is this place brought out? Nothing but rape, robbery, injustice, murder, briberies. Hey, every foul thing you could think of, man.
That's right. Got another Revelations 18:17, same chapter, says, for in 1 hour so great riches come to naught. Which goes back to that Malachi, they should build, but I should throw down, man. All right, everything that Esau, Edom has made a name for himself is gonna be taken in 1 hour, man.
Right.
You know, everything they got off prospering off the backs of Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. All right, the Lord's about to set judgment in 1 hour, man.
Right.
You know, it tells you in what Job, I think 5. All right, it said the joy of the hypocrite is for a moment.
Yeah.
You know, so he's gonna be as a dream, man. One day here, one day not, man. You know.
Right. Hey, well, what Esau put their whole trust into that doubter, man. Esau getting underground bunkers, you know. Hey Lord, Proverbs 11:4, man. Hey, the richest prophet not in the day of wrath, but hey, righteousness delivered from death. Mm-hmm. All right.
That judgment is still coming, man.
That's right.
That's the thing. We see Esau. He thinks he can like escape the judgment and the wrath that's coming to him. But in Micah 2:3, I believe it's 2:3. It talks about how that yoke is not going to be taken off, man. That meaning that judgment is not going to be stripped away from you. You're not going to escape it. It's coming, man. And that's because Yahawah Shemel Shah, look, is a man of war and he's a man of justice, man. A man of balance. You see, you thought you can get away with all this iniquity, all this, wickedness, but look, man, the Lord is about to put you in captivity, man. Lord's about to make Yahweh is gonna send His Son Yahawah Shah to make war with you. Yeah, man. Hey, woe to him that who's destroyed the earth, man.
That's right.
Roughly paraphrasing in Revelation, I think the 11th chapter.
Yep.
You've destroyed everything, man. The Lord's about to make war with you, man. You're about to fucking lose.
That's right.
That's what the trees of Lebanon shall rejoice, man. It says no feller have come against us, man, since this man was brought down. You know, the whole earth is at peace right now. it's gonna be a peace when this devil, and you can see it now, man. Hey, right now in this quarantine, you see the animals coming back onto their natural habitat, roaming around the streets, man. They feel comfortable again, man. Why? Because this devil ain't in the forefront, so to speak. Because this devil's a virus, man. And even these animals know it.
Can his brother finish off with this Isaiah?
Okay. Back in this Isaiah chapter 47, verse 2, it says, matter of fact, it's like back in verse 1, it says, "Sit on the ground, there is no throne, or daughter of the Chaldeans, but thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate." It says,
it's lucky. This place isn't called tender and delicate anymore, okay? This isn't the place that's paved with gold, that, where it's like, you can come here, set up shop, and, make a great living. Hey, this is the place of the freaks, all right, the dope heads, all right, the sodomites. That's what this place is, man. Everyone knows if you want to do some weird, freaky stuff, man, come here to America. You can live out your fantasy and your dream. That's why all these East Indians, these Arabs, all right, these Chinese, these Africans, the ones that really want to stay here, the reason why they want to stay here is because they want to perform more than likely a homosexual act, man. Okay? Or do some weird pedophile stuff. Or be a dope head. That's really why they want to stay here. Yeah, they may make a little more money than their former country. But look, man, in their former country, man, they had order. A lot of them go back home because they understand, like, you know what? I can't live here for too long because this place is corrupted. Alright?
That's right, yep.
It says, "Take the millstone and grind meal, uncover thy locks, make bare the leg, uncover the thigh, pass over the rivers. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance."
Yeah, in this place, shame is being seen. Every other day, every other week, you hear about some type of scandal, something exposing this place, making it look that much worse.
Yep. You look at these Joe Schmo Edomites on the street, and what does it say to Isaiah 14? That should narrowly look upon them. That's how the nations. That's how everybody looks at these people right now, man. Esau being that border of wickedness, that top tribe that excelled in that. Everybody's looking at them like, hey, you didn't get into this by dealing upright, man. You didn't play the game straight up.
It says, "Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man." And that's what's gonna happen, man. Like what the brother was getting into, man. The Lord is gonna come and make war, man. All right.
It's every day.
I was gonna bring out this one real quick. This is Matthew's chapter 10, starting at verse 34. It says, "Think not that I am come to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword." All right, and that's what's gonna happen, man. All right, when the Lord returns, he says he will take vengeance. He is not gonna meet thee as a man. And he says, he said he shall plead with all flesh. By the sword, by fire, man. That's Isaiah 66:15, man. So when the day of the Lord comes, and the Lord comes in them chariots, man. It's not gonna be, it's gonna be for peace to the elect, but it's not gonna be for peace to the whole world, man. It's gonna be to basically destroy this place for its wickedness, man, and set up the righteous rulers, man.
Right. Yahawaah said, what life will already be kindled, man.
Right.
So like before the Lord comes back, all hell's gonna be broken loose, man.
Right. And you're seeing it. The Lord is setting everything up, man. The spirit of rebellion is out here. You're seeing these Edomites, they're rebelling against this quarantine. You're seeing
Ham versus Moab,
Yep.
Moab versus Ham.
You're seeing all the racial tension. You're seeing all this stuff worldwide. The Lord, whatever's written is getting fulfilled. All right. Can I get two precepts real quick? This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 18, verse 7. "So of thy people was accepted both the salvation of the righteous and the destruction of the enemies." And the brother made a point, man. He said, look, man, basically, you're going to have certain people that are going to get saved and certain people that are going to get destroyed. The Lord is, because the Lord's all about balance. With this great destruction is going to come the salvation of the elect. All right? The Lord is all about the balance. Hey, you wicked people are about to feel the wrath of the Heavenly Father through various plagues, man. Whatever it is, man. I don't know your judgment, but the Lord is going to create what? Race riots. You're going to have wild beasts come out, cannibalism, famines, diseases. These things are hitting, man. Okay? And I got this in Revelation 19, because you brought out that Matthew 10 and 34. This is Revelation 19 and 11. And I saw heaven open, and behold, a white horse, which that represents YAHAWAH, and he that sat upon him was called Faithful and True. Okay, which this word is the truth. All right, and the word is YAHAWAH, man. Okay, so that's how we know this is talking about YAHAWAH. And in righteousness doeth he judge and make war. So the Lord, YAHAWAH is about to make war with you Edomites.
Right.
And that's because his father is a man of war. We read that in Exodus 15 and 3, man.
Right, it says his sword shall bathe in heaven. Right, who is this that coming from Edom? Alright, from dyed garments from Basra, man. You know, people think that the Lord, YAHAWAH, he's a pacified man, but no, he's a man of war, man.
It says he's a Lord of hosts, man, Lord of armies, you know.
Right, it says if you see me, you see the Father, man. So YAHAWAH is coming in the same spirit of the Heavenly Father, man.
I got a precept, Revelation 22 and 12. It says, and behold, I come quickly, and my reward is with me to give every man according to his work shall be.
Yep.
A lot of people be like, oh, a reward. He's coming with a reward. Hey, boy, as a kid, when you got your ass whooped, was not that reward from your mother?
Yep.
You were rewarded that ass whooping, man. Now the Lord, whether it says Ecclesiastes, the 12th chapter, last verse. Now it says whether it be done in secret, you know, good or evil. Hey, the Lord's all that the Lord's gonna judge, man. Right, and what Esau and these heathens have done, hey, it's gonna be a righteous thing with the Most High to recompense tribulation, man. All right, all the atrocities and everything that they've done to our people, and to this day, I mean, come on, man. Look around you? A lot of people would say forget about slavery, but who still benefits from it?
Yeah.
You know, this place it needs to be destroyed, man, and it will be destroyed. All right.
Right, because a reward, it doesn't necessarily mean it's a good thing, man.
Right.
You know, Job says should receive good and not evil from the Lord, man. You know.
All right, well, this young boy, y'all.
Oh, no, you go ahead after.
This Sirach 40 and 13, Salaki 12. It says all bribery and injustice shall be blotted out, but true dealing shall endure forever. And what is that, man? That's the law, statute, testimony, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man. This death style, this the way of this world, these ways are gonna be blotted out, man. Hey, what we got coming is the kingdom, man. Hey, so like, you know, we watch the news daily. You know, we see the images of the chariots up there, man. And everybody else is tweaking out, we're rejoicing. You know, we see these race riots and these tensions like heating up. All these people are like getting butthurt about it. Hey, we're rejoicing because we know our kingdom's coming, man. Bob, good shot. Can you grab that? Can you hold that second Ezra 4:28? Because hey, we know when all these so-called bad things are gonna come. Well, what's coming with that is the kingdom.
Okay, I got you here. It's 2 Ezra 4, verse 28, and it reads, but as concerning the things wherefore thou asked me, I will tell thee, for the evil is sown, but the destruction thereof is not yet come. If therefore that which is sown be not turned upside down, and if the place where the evil is sown pass not away, then cannot it come that is sown with good.
So, hey, how the brother was going into how these nations have profited off our demise for so long. Hey, this evil's already sown, man, and we're sowing the we're sowing the good now, man. Hey, we're blowing on that fire, like how the brother said earlier with when YAHAWAH coming back with that fire already being kindled. Mm-hmm. Hey, that fire is being kindled right now. Mm-hmm. Every word we prophesy, every video we make, hey, our Lord's coming, man. Those chariots, hey, you starting to see them every other day now, man. And they're bold now too. They're not just hitting, you know. It's not just one or two. It's like 20 of them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
yeah,
hey,
I've seen a lot of them now.
Yeah.
Like, man, and they're basically showing like their formation, man. Like how armies do. You know how like you'll see like they'll have like they call them like the war games. You know, like you'll see like China, the United States, like all these like you know Russia, all these European countries. They do a thing called the war games where they're like showing off like their strength, so to speak. That's what the Lord's doing with these chariots. He'll just show them off. These chariots would do different type of movements, okay, in the air, and it's really the Lord showing you like this is what I got.
Yep.
This is what I have, man. This is what's coming to you. Okay? And in the scriptures talk, I think it's Zechariah the 5th chapter. It talks about how that's the plague of the earth. All right, don't cherish it. And they're coming. Can I just get it? Because I don't want to butcher it. It's a lot here. This is no. This is in Zechariah. Salakia, I don't, like I said, I just don't want to butcher this. This is the 5th chapter. This is Zechariah 5:1. Then I turned and lift up my eyes and looked, and behold, a flying roll. And he said unto me, what seest thou? And I answered, I see a flying roll. This is talking about the chariots. All right, what this place calls UFOs. It says the length thereof is 20 cubits, and the breadth thereof 10 cubits. Then said he unto me, this is the curse that goeth forth over the face of the whole earth. All right, and if you notice, these chariots are popping everywhere. And why is that? Because the world is going to get judged. That's why 2nd Ezra, the 15th chapter, if I'm not mistaken, says, woe unto the world. Okay, woe unto the world. It's not talking about just here in America. This is going to be where the greatest destruction is, yes. But the whole world is about to get judged for what? Their actions. The brother just brought out that Revelation, the 22nd chapter. Every man's going to get judged according to his works. So everybody's going to get what? Either a righteous reward or a wicked reward, okay? And it says, this is the curse that goeth forth over the face of the whole earth. For every one that stealeth shall be cut off as on this side according to it, and every one that sweareth shall be cut off as on that side according to it. I will bring it forth, saith the Lord Yahawah of hosts, and it shall enter into the house of the thief, and into the house of him that sweareth falsely by my name. And that's talking about Esau, man, all right? And in specific here in America, this is Esau's main garrison, his main hub, okay? America. But his whole kingdom, man, all right? Because what does it say in the scriptures? In was it 2nd Ezra 6 and 9? That Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning.
Of it that follows?
Yeah, Salakia, I butcher that, you know. But, you know, we're in Esau's rulership. So his kingdom is about to come down. He's the one that what? He got his kingdom by what? Ill-gotten gain. Rape, robbery, murder, theft, stealing, lying, okay? So on and so forth. And it's coming for him, man. And anybody that, as the scripture say, is the hand join hand, hey, they're going to get punished, man. Roughly paraphrasing it.
Right, the wicked should not go unpunished, man.
That's right.
Because the Lord is not gonna quit the wicked, man.
That's right.
Hey, the Lord knows how to reserve the wicked for the day of evil, man, for the day of judgment. So, hey, just because sentence isn't executed speedily, all right, it's given unto to your minds to do wickedness, man. But the Lord has his time, man. His ways are not our ways. His thoughts are not our thoughts, man.
Yep, and I'm gonna finish it off, and it says, and it shall remain in the midst of his house, and shall consume it. Hey, and going back to that Malachi the brother read, hey, his whole house is gonna get thrown down. His whole kingdom is about to crumble, man. And his nation as a whole is about to get burnt up.
That's right.
All right? And it says, and shall consume it with the timber thereof and the stones thereof. All right?
I got one for you right here. This 2nd Ezra 13 and verse 1. It says, and it came to pass after 7 days I dreamed a dream by night, and lo, there arose a wind from the sea, that it moved all the waves thereof, and behold, and lo, that man waxed strong with thousands of heaven. It says, and when I turned his countenance to look, all the things trembled that were seen under him. All right, and it's talking about YAHAWAH when he comes back in them chariots. All right, and I'm going to continue going. It says, and whensoever the voice went out of his mouth, all they burned that heard his voice. It says, like as the earth faileth when it feeleth the fire. All right, and hey, that's going into that concentrated laser fire, man. All right, coming out them chariots, man. All right, you know, that sulfur hot fire, man. You know, as it was that fire that hit Sodom and Gomorrah, man.
Yeah.
Combined with you know that all types of heat, man. All right,
that heavenly fucking fire, man.
That's right.
Yeah, because Esau, the Lord gave him that blessing, that technology to make these nukes. But look, man, that heavenly fire is gonna be way stronger than what Esau has.
Man.
Right. They can't recreate that fire.
Yeah.
They tried, but they couldn't recreate it.
It says
that shows you the power of Yahweh Shemel Shai. Yes, the Lord gave Esau a great power, no doubt about it. It tells you in the scriptures that Esau made the earth to quiet, man. No one ever wanted to step up to this man. And why is that? Because of his great strength, man. Because of the blessing, his sword. But the Lord is coming back with more, man. That heavenly, artillery, so to speak.
It says, verse 5, and after this I beheld, and lo, there was gathered together a multitude. It says, of men. It says, out of number. It says, for the four winds of heaven to subdue the man that came out the sea. All right, and it's talking about the firmament, man. You know, and them chariots enter into this earth's atmosphere, man. You know, it says, and I beheld, and lo, he had graved himself a great mountain and flew upon it. It says, but I will have seen the region or place wherewith the hill was graven, and I could not. All right, because that chariot, that mother's chariot that the Lord came in was so huge that Ezra couldn't even see where it came from. It was just, it covered the whole sky. That's how big it was. You know?
That's why it says in Revelation, the 1st chapter, man, that every eye shall behold. You know, right? Paraphrasing it. Every eye is going to see. There's going to be no doubt about it. See, here's the thing, because look, Esau's going to try to use his Project Bluebeam, all these different things that he has to fool the people, right? But once Yahweh Shah comes back, you're going to know. You're going to know. Yeah. There's going to be no doubt about it. You're going to feel that energy. That's why it says the heart of men are going to fail. Because they're going to feel the energy, they're going to see it, and they're just a lot of people are going to drop dead. They're just going to drop dead seeing something like this, this invasion, so to speak. All right. This is something. That's why it talks about the strangeness of our salvation. Yeah. Because this stuff, it's going to be unreal. It's going to be unreal. But that's why it says in in Jeremiah the 16th chapter. It talks, it says that, look, they're not going to talk about the old Egypt anymore. They're going to talk about the new Egypt, how we got delivered. Because the Lord's going to make, because, look, the first Egypt, we got out of that first Egypt in a dramatic fashion. This is going to go above and beyond that first Exodus. This second Exodus is going to top it, man.
That's right. And then these certain elites, man, they show you that in these movies with, Independence Day or whatnot, man. But it's gonna even top that, man. Yeah.
Right. Because Scripture says it's gonna be as a day as no other, right? Jacob's trouble and all that. Just imagine the salvation.
Right. And on top of that, the Lord chose the lowly to confound the wise, man. Not many noble and great men have came unto this truth, man. That's how strange it's gonna be, man. Like, is this the man? Who's deemed to be saved, man, who counted him without his death without honor, man. Yeah. So there's so many ways the Lord's, forming this salvation, man. Where it's show His power, man.
Yeah, what the scripture says in Romans, it says for this cause have I raised, and the same cause have I raised thee up, that I might show my power in my name. It's like my power in thee. It's like
That's right, Romans 9.
That's right, man. So the Lord gave you all this wisdom, all this power. And authority, like the brother said, used the rod of his indignation, basically to be a whipper stick to Israel, for what? So he could basically take you down, man, in a magnificent way, man. It says back in 2nd Ezra 13 and verse 8, it says, and after this I beheld, and lo, all they which were gathered together to subdue him were so afraid, and yet there's fight.
Yeah, because the Lord's gonna put the spirit in them, like how He did to the Egyptians. Going back to what the brother said, man, to show His power, man. The Lord, because look, in the back of everybody's mind, everyone's like, well, who's going to take down Esau? That's in the back of everyone's mind, man. Can somebody take this man down? And yes, somebody is going to take this man down, but it's not going to be a typical man. It's going to be Yahweh Shai. That's what the brother read that, Isaiah 47. I shall now meet you as a man. That's right. Lord's coming back as an angelic force. To show you what real power is.
That's right.
Because that's the thing. Look, and this is for all of us. This is Esau's power is lightweight, man. And we're about to experience true power. We're about to see Yahweh Shai, the King of Kings, Lords of Lords. That's why I said it in the scriptures, man. I forget where it's at in Romans, but it says every knee's gonna bow. Yeah. We're all gonna bow down, man. Whether we do it willingly or unwillingly, man.
It's all gonna be willingly.
Yep. But we're going to bow down. See, the men that YAHAWAH Shem Shah, the followers and believers, we're going to bow down in righteousness. These people are going to bow down because they're going to be forced to.
That's right.
The Lord's going to force them to bow down. Kiss the ring, man.
Right.
Then that's how you show that you have power. Kiss the goddamn ring, man.
And a lot of them gonna be put to death. What it says, them that should not reign over me, bring them hither, that I may slay them, man. So,
This is Romans 14:11. For it is written, as I live, saith the Lord, every knee shall bow to me, and every tongue shall confess to the Most High.
Yeah, because everyone's going to say that this is the power that saved the nation of Israel. Yasharal. YAHAWAH Shem Shai.
right.
Like how it was in the time of Egypt, man. After we escaped out of Egypt, the first Exodus, all the nations round about were like, damn, man. These people left, these ones that were in slavery, not only did they leave Egypt, the Egyptians were destroyed by them, but now it wasn't by them, it was by whom? Their power, man. And that's what's going to happen again. People are going to, and going back to that Romans 9, the reason why this is all happening is because YAHAWAH Shem Shai, all right, the names have to get uplifted. Because look, the Lord is not getting his credit, man. Everyone thinks they're doing something in this world, but they're not giving credit to YAHAWAH Shem Shai. And the Lord's angry with that, man.
Back in 2 Ezra 13, in verse 9, it says, And lo, as he saw the violence of the multitude that came, he neither lifted up his hand, nor held sword, nor any instrument of war. But only I saw that he sent out of his mouth as it had been a blast of fire, and out of his lips a flaming breath, and out of his tongue he cast out sparks and tempests. And they were all mixed together, the blast of fire, the flaming breath, and the great tempest, and fell with violence upon the multitude which was prepared to fight, and burned them up every one, so that upon a sudden of an innumerable multitude nothing was to be perceived, but only dust and smell of smoke. When I saw this, I was afraid. You know? And that's the power that the Lord is coming back with, man. Alright? And that's the judgment that he's going to lay upon these people, man. Alright? It says upon an innumerable multitude, upon all these, armies that was gathered to fight against each other. Alright? And when the Lord came, they turned against the Lord. Upon that innumerable multitude, the Lord, he said he needed to lift up an instrument, a war. Yeah, he didn't see nothing but a flaming tempest, a flaming breath, man. The Lord just he just obliterated the whole multitude, man. And that's the power that, that the Lord is coming with, man.
That's right.
And he continues to go on and says, And afterwards saw I the same man come down from the mountain and call unto him another peaceable multitude. And who is that? That's the elect, man. Alright? The 1/3 and the men of the Lord, man. The prophets, man. So the Lord is coming to bring destruction and he's coming to bring salvation, man. Like the brother said, he's a just power, man, a balanced power, man. Alright?
Right, because we're all going through that straight, even the wicked, but only one should receive the wide, man.
I go. Obadiah, verse 3. As the brother Nazaki was going in, how the Lord's going to bring out Esau, and everyone's questioning Esau, who's going to bring out Esau, right? It's Obadiah, verse 3. It says, The pride of thy heart had deceived thee. Thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rocks, whose habitation is high. That saith in his heart, Who shall bring me down to the ground? Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, as though thou set thy nest among the stars, thence will I bring thee down, saith the Lord. Alright, so the Lord's going to bring Esau down, man, and the rest of these heathens, man. I'm going to jump down to verse 15. Going into that balance as well. Alright, this is For the day of the Lord is near upon all the heathen, as thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. Thy reward shall return upon thy own head. For as ye have drunk upon my holy mountain, so shall the heathen drink continually. Yeah, they shall drink, and they shall be swallowed down, and they shall be as though they had not been. But upon Mount Zion shall be deliverance, and there shall be holiness, and the house of Jacob shall possess the possessions, and the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau for stubble, and they shall kindle in them and devour them, and there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for the Lord has spoken it.
That's right.
Man, that's the balance. Hey, the destruction to the heathens, and the deliverance to Yasharallah, man. All right.
Can you read the last 2 verses too?
Oh yeah. Verse 20. That's the spirit, 'cause I wanted to too earlier. It says, and the captivity of the host of the children of Israel possessed that of the Canaanites, even unto Zarephath, and the captivity of Jerusalem, which is in Sephirah, shall possess the cities of the south, and Savior shall come up on Mount Zion to judge the mount of Esau, and the kingdom shall be the Lord's.
Yeah, man, this is all for YAHAWAH Shemir Shai. You know, hey, our Razazah, we're those men, we're the elect, we're gonna be the forerunners. Hey, but hey, I think you ready to we're gonna possess those who we once possessed by. So hey, man, these guys have but a very short time, man. You see it, you feel it, man. You, like I was saying earlier, you see the chariots in the sky. The famines are here. Hey, the race riots, the seditions are pretty much, everything's pretty much here. You know what I mean? We just gotta make it to the end, man. And then that great deliverance is coming, man.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Hey, our salvation is nearer than what we believe, man. Cause this place don't have no 10, 20. It doesn't even have 5 years.
Yeah, these devils are defeated, man.
Yeah.
They themselves say this our life is short but tedious, man. But our hope is in salvation, man. Our hope is in being resurrected through the blood of YAHAWAH, man. You know?
Yes. I was gonna say, that's why you got all these major CEOs and these head of these big corporations stepping down, man. You know, they trying to give repairs to go into the underground bunkers, man. You know, and to try and have from, you know, the judgment of YAHAWAH Shemir Shai, man.
You got these skydivers.
Right.
Skydivers.
Got these guys that going to the top, going to the 19th floor, pulling the plug. No parachute.
No parachute.
Hey man, this is beautiful, man. We live in some glorious times right now.
That's right.
That's right.
Anybody else got a scripture? I got. Probably end it off with this. Then this is Revelation 18 and 21. And a mighty angel took up a stone like a great millstone, and cast it into the sea, saying, "Thus with violence shall the great city Babylon be thrown down, and shall be found no more at all." And that's what the Lord's doing. And that's because the Lord's a man of war. Hey, Babylon was built on rape, robbery, murder. All right, just nothing but slaughter. So this place is going down in the same fashion.
It said it.
No.
It said it in Numbers. It said Numbers 35 and 33, or is it 33 and 30? Let me get it.
So gotta get it.
I want to butcher it.
Let's get it.
You did say maybe.
Because the land needs to be cleansed, right?
Yep. Number 35, verse 33. So ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are, for blood it defies the land, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it. And Esau shed a lot of blood of the Israelites, man. To this day, he still does.
Yeah,
No?
I forget in Mississippi. I know the apostle around block went down in Mississippi with the brothers, man. There's this like it was just like when they were granting during the whole emancipation, slaves were granting freedom, but they had to go up to the north, man, to receive it. But there was a whole trail when that whole trail was going on, man. There was a lot of death there because a lot of those plantation owners didn't want to allow their slaves to leave, so a lot of them just starving in the woods, man. Families, man.
I've been down there in the south, by Arkansas, which is near that area. In those hills, man, they're not like, cause see, we're up here like in Illinois, in Chicago and all that, and this is the flatlands, of Babylon.
Mm-hmm.
But when you go down there in the south, man, and you see those hills, man, and you see those, they're not necessarily mountains, but just they're so big. Jake trying to escape that stuff, it's serious, man. That shit was not fucking. You cannot just escape. You can't just escape it, man. I had to cross a bridge. across this Mississippi. That thing was miles long, man.
Right. And
You know what I'm saying? That's just across a river. We're not talking about on top of that going up hills that are just miles up, man. And Jake was trying to run away from the hardcore bondage. That killed a lot of people just trying to escape, man.
Exactly, and that caused a lot of death. And if I just read this title off this article, it says how 20,000 blacks died through starvation and overwork work in the Devil's Punch Bowl labor camp in Mississippi, man. And these 20,000 black were so-called free, man, get grant opportunity to go up to the north, man. But Esau still, it was like it tells you in Ezekiel, man, he furthered the affliction, man.
Yeah, you get up to the north, you got down to the same thing waiting for you.
Right, and even brothers say it was hard for Jake after slavery, man, so-called slavery.
Yeah, Jim Crow.
You know.
Yeah, the sharecropper shit. That's when they
sharecropper.
That's when they kicked off the sharecropper stuff, and then the Jim Crow came after. So it's like, hey, Esau has I don't know. Hey, that's what the scriptures say. Be not curious how the ungodly should be punished, man. Like we can't even fathom what this guy has coming to him, man. But we know it's gonna be a nice, long, slow 1,000 years, man.
And it's just.
Yeah, that's
it's
right.
just, man.
It's gonna be this double what we got, man. And hey, just imagine how this brother's going into like the walking on that terrain, trying to escape by foot, Yeah, man. YAHAWAH. This is beautiful, man. This justice has finally come back to the earth, man.
Yeah, and Esau loves using that word.
Yep.
And you're about to get justice.
That's right.
And shit, we all, any other scriptures? We all good?
I think I got one. I'm gonna just
Come.
jump over there real quick.
And it's not ironic that it's called the Devil's Punch Bowl.
You're right.
You know, because this is the devil who did this, man.
That's right.
Yeah, and you had so many things, man. The Trail of Tears, all these things, man. This guy's got so much coming. See, like people don't think about, like, imagine walking through this stuff, man, in these harsh elements where you can't find food, water. You see people in front of you dying, man. Your loved ones. The emotional stress, man.
He's the perfect devil. And to a point where he's
man.
He's gonna try to whitewash slavery, man. Say it was voluntary.
Africans so Africans.
Right. Esau's the perfect devil, man. The perfect deceiver.
Hold me one second, Salah.
The Africans after 70 AD, a lot of our people were sold on to the Ethiopians, to the Arabs, you know. So it wasn't no Africans and Africans.
This Ezekiel 35, I'm gonna read 13 and all the way to 15. It says, "Thus with your mouth ye have boasted against me, ye have multiplied your words against me, and I have heard them." Hey, because Esau said in his heart there is no God, man. And he feels like he doesn't have to pay for any of these actions, you know. And he's thinking, hey, if God wasn't with me to do this, how did I make it this far? It says, "Thus saith the Lord YAHAWAH, when the whole earth rejoiceth, I will make thee desolate." And you seeing that right now, this guy's being made bare, man. You know, everybody's rejoicing right now. Everybody thinks they're in a good case. It says, as thou didst rejoice at the inheritance of the house of Israel, because it was desolate, so will I do unto thee. Thou shalt be desolate, O Mount Seir, and all of Idumea, even all of it, and they shall know that I am the Lord YAHAWAH. Hey, that's it, man. They're gonna know who our power is, man. They're gonna know the name of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, man. And we're rejoicing right now, man. I love seeing these homeless Edomites, these all oaked out and doped out on the street, man. I love seeing their marital problems, man. I love seeing them in the food lines, you know. I love seeing just that broken spirit, man. Cause with that, the kingdom's coming, man. Hey, so really, we gotta be good cheer, man. Just keep doing what we gotta do, cause again, our salvation's here, man.
That's right.
All right, with that, we're gonna give all praises, honor, and glory to
YAHAWAH B'Shem Yahushai B'Shem Rakakwadash.
Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone. Salutations to all you out and pushing the truth. Yahweh Mahar and a Bible ball.
A Bible ball.